Hey, check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind the scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Your boy YaBoyRockLee. Hey, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do so. One Piece reaction starting now. I'm your boy YaBoyRockLee.
Your girl Ursa.
Jumping into our One Piece reaction. So, quick recap for you guys. We are still trying to free Arabasta. Am I saying this name right? Arabasta. From a potential civil war between, obviously, the rebels and the kingdom. And we have Crocodile, or number 0, who is basically positioning himself to somehow take over this kingdom. Princess Vivi, in my opinion, as this series has been going forward, has shown that she has been fit for leadership for quite some time. She has maturity from a young age. She's a fighter. And she can make friends. I don't want to say relative.
She's loyal to her kingdom's people.
Yes, and she's social. She's sociable, which was, I think that was pointed out because she is obviously a princess, and you saw her interacting with like the villagers, making friends with them, and having even the village kids be willing to die for her. And she was more afraid about her friend being willing to die for her than her own life. So big character development, I should say big character development, but big character building for us, for Princess Vivi from One Piece. The final piece is, we now know that the rebel leader,
it's the kid that was basically sacrificing himself to save her.
Yes. That kid from the very beginning, he basically he's been rebellious from the beginning.
Yeah.
But he's been a virtuous rebel. Because he went to the king like,
listen, you gotta listen to your people.
Yeah.
You got to listen to the people. They're suffering, you know, whatever. And the king actually respected that.
Yeah. But the king has been shown as a good king. He's not a tyrant. He has probably been naive or
more
easily
passive, rather.
Yes, Crocodile been, infiltrating his way in. So I'm looking forward to hearing how it's like
Develops.
No, I forgot the kid's name, the rebel leader. But I'm looking forward to hearing his story about the king and the potential failure that he's had for the kingdom. Even though they've already shown the perspective that he has been trying. He even gave up like his own riches. Like when Ingram was like, oh, we don't have enough money to save all the villagers. He's like, lower our pay, like lower our resources to give out more to the people. But it's just, the drop was too vast. So anyways, we're gonna, one more piece. Ace is gone. So we were also thinking that they were building up for Ace to do something that was a little mischievous with the group.
But he was just looking for the Blackbears himself, but he ended up realizing that that was just
a story to lure Ace in so that Scorpion Sama can beat him. And
oh my gosh, that was something.
It was.
But I think the whole Scorpion Sama I guess little story, if you want to call it, I think touched Luffy in a way. It's like, oh.
You think Luffy?
He was like smiling because Scorpion has his two kids, and now the kids in the back of the story was like, the kids saw that maybe they could eat better if they were hunting for one of those people I had money for, and they were thinking, and then the dad felt guilty, and then that's why they was trying to hunt for.
I think we feel compassionate for the dad, Luffy.
But Luffy's like, his heart is so pure. Like he will like that. Like you can see, they show Luffy's face.
It did show Luffy's face, but they show Luffy's face. I remember I used to think that.
Because he's so cool, like.
But if I feel like if they had asked Luffy a question in that moment, like.
Oh, he would know.
He'd like, huh? No.
But he understood the feeling.
Yes, he connects. So anyways, If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do so. We're gonna jump right into our One Piece reaction, starting now. Oh, I did say it right, Arabasta.
巨大なうねりに包まれていた。レースと別れたルフィたち一行は今日も広大な砂漠を歩きユバへと急ぐ。追い詰められた反乱軍を止めることができるのだろうか。
I really wonder what that note says.
I know.
He didn't even care for the note. Look at his face.
It's gonna be
so
something
cool.
silly.
What happened? Oh, you have to be the one. He hates it.
You can just read this and know this is a bad idea.
Cool.
How does he know what Crocodile even looks like? Ooh, clean. Oh, he drew blood.
This is the second fight.
He's the one who had to follow a captain like this.
Oh my gosh. Are they on quicksand?
Chopper's character design is cool. Oh, Zoro's gonna drop some wisdom.
Yeah. Each other, yeah.
Oh, this conversation went in a different direction. I didn't think it was gonna go that way. I thought he was getting annoyed and wanted to separate. Didn't you think so?
No. It's just question one.
I like how they went back and showed Luffy. It seems like they're taking care of Luffy, like for real, for real. Zoro's life.
What?
Oh no. Don't jump in there without Chopper, please. No, Chopper is out there in the sand. say it. I'm gonna say it too. Baka. It's on top of
She's
it.
gonna hold something.
What?
He just knocked on the road. It just came out. What's wrong with him? He's ready for another story.
In a thriving country is this way. Oh, that's not what she wanted to hear. Dang. That's also a profound thought too. It's not about her being on the throne necessarily.
Just to continue their culture.
Ooh. Her eyes. I knew not to trust this guy.
They don't care.
Nope. They can't get out. What? Luffy!
You see that? You see that? What in the world is he doing?
He was supposed to grab onto the rock and he destroyed the rock.
He's got a plan.
He's gonna throw that. What? This guy. They're holding out.
Ooh. Ouch.
There it is. That's what I wanted to see. They just do it. Oh yeah, Zoro's having the same conversation, or was, with Chopper. Oi. You can't rely. I still can't get past the Usopp's moment. Oh. They made it. Wow. I thought they were going to meet in the ruins. Choppa is done.
Aww.
That was the purpose of it. That she would just believe. Wow. that rock is gonna have, not that.
The area.
Yeah.
The answer to it.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not a coincidence because they never actually figured out what that stone was underground.
You think it holds a curse to basically don't have rain kind of thing?
Okay, so that's that.
And that's why the civilization disappeared, because there was no more rain.
Right. So when we're talking about why did it stop raining here in the first place, this has probably been a normal occurrence. And that stone might have some answers. But they can't read it. I think that's what Chopper was explaining.
I wonder if the king knows how to read it.
But I don't think they're gonna come back to this stone. I think the stone is just gonna tie into something, or Chopper has photographic memory all this time. And it's like, oh, I've seen this before, and just starts reciting it because he saw it in a book.
He will blow my mind off if he does that.
He's a doctor, and he read this stuff in books.
I know, he's a doctor. Doctor.
All right, let's jump into the next one.
Okay.
No.
兄貴から何もらったんだ。ああ、わかんねえ。ただの紙切れだ。ただの紙切れ？見してみろ。あ？本当にただの紙切れだな。メモでもあるわけじゃなし。なんでそれ？俺にもよくわかんないけど。
Oh my gosh.
ルフィ、もしかして。はい、できた。
The note? Oh, that's nice of her.
みんな。
I just read those Usopp said Zoro carry me. Yo, what is a dinosaur?
オフィサーエージェントたちの集合は今夜スパイダーズカフェに8時。もう5時を回ってるわ。
Spiders.
そろそろ彼らも集まり始める頃かしらね。
What? Miss Merry Christmas.
Oh, Paula.
お飲み物はオレンジペコとミスターボス、あなたはアップルティーでよかったかしら。
アンドゥアンドゥなんだいもうね、この店はへんてこな歌をかけるようになったね。アンドゥお花で指先を見て
Oh, they're all gathering up.
つま先でキープアンドゥ生まれるはい、にっこり笑ってあー、最強最強最強
I don't know what's happening right now, but alright.
I just.
I don't know what's happening. They're gathering.
ダンスの練習は欠かしちゃダメよ。君なのよ。
Oh,
But number 3 is gone.
he's not.
あ夜更けてゆく
They were just saying that wasn't able to reach out to number 3.
Yeah, but they stopped number 3 on Little Garden. Oh, man.
ちょっとあんたたちどうしたのよ。なんでお店に飛び込んできたのよ。違う、あいつ。砂漠で不審な動きをしていたもん。
Must have wrong.
死んじゃいねえだろ。てめえら随分と仲がいいよな。こいつらは私の部下よ。
That is a move.
He was practicing he fights like that, and he's dope. He can throw down. We shouldn't be surprised. He's a number.
死にてえらしい。
待って、そこまでよミスターは。
止めるな。
Mrs. Doublefinger?
揃うべきエージェントは揃ったわ。ここから夢の街レインベースに向かうのよ。
Oh.
今まで顔も知らずにボスと呼んできた男ね。
What?
そろそろこの街レインベースに向かっているはずよ。
Arturo smoking.
今夜中には
That's her turtle, though. That's her turtle that she was riding on the sea. Yes.
No, that's not her. That's
No,
not.
no, I know, but she had a turtle.
Yes. That's right, because we were wondering that they were going to run into each other.
Into each other, Luffy and.
あそこ明かりが見える。着いたのかユバに。まだ待っててよくわかんないな。街の様子がおかしい。
Oh, man.
砂嵐。ユバの街が砂嵐に襲われてる。
And it won't stop. Oh.
こりゃひでえ。あのエルマルって街と大して変わんねえぞ。ここはオアシスの街じゃないのかよ。
He's strong.
砂の地層が上がったんだ。オアシスが飲み込まれてる。
Wow. This kingdom is rough.
旅の人かね。砂漠の旅は疲れた。
He's going to try to dig some water.
すまん。この町は少々枯れている。
この町には反乱軍がいると聞いてきたんですが。
あのバカどもがもうこの町にはいないぞ。
なんだそんな。
少しずつ離れて過去の
This is crazy.
Yeah, every time they go somewhere, it gets more hopeless.
町では反乱の持久戦もままならない。反乱軍はカトレアに本拠地を移したのだ。
カトレア。カトレアって俺が迷い込んでマツケと出会った町。
Oh. Well, that means he knew where the wow.
反乱軍の荷物をカトレアに運んでるところだったんだって。
Didn't Chopper tell him that he met the rebels? I noticed that. I was like, he said Vivi
He
out
was
loud.
not a princess or anything.
Is it the
That's
rebel's
the
father?
少し痩せたから。
Two digits.
そうさ。
You know how he said he wants nothing to do with the rebel army because he was so loyal.
And he's staying there because he built that city.
あの人は決して国を裏切るような人じゃない。そうだろう。
That's another thing about the background stories. It was for us to realize that this is a good king.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh man, everybody's left.
たかだか3年。雨が降らないか。
I thought they said 10 years. No, it was 3. It's 3. I'm sorry.
信じて。
I got mixed up with another timeline they were talking about.
なんとか止めたんだ。だけど何を言ってるんだ。
Those are the rebels.
風は止まらない。次の攻撃で決着をつける話。死ぬ気なんだ。頼む、ビビちゃん。あのバカどもを止めてくれ。
Remember, he was willing to die from the get-go.
反乱はきっと止めるから。
It's also like saved my son's life, but he's not saying that. You know what I mean? Alright, here you go. Oh, they probably did show him. I don't remember if I saw his face yet. Oh, is he sitting there thinking about Vivi? It's gonna come down to these two, man. This is gonna be important. There's a scar. Koza.
いよいよ出撃の時が来た。だがまだまだ時がねえ。だがやるしかないだろう。この国は俺たちが。
He's a patriot.
He is a patriot. After seeing this last episode, I'm very convinced that, I mean, they always do this, but these random moments are again building to something that's all going to collide and make a lot of sense. Each of these side stories, if you pick up on it, are all building upon each other. So we got introduced to the idea of Vivi even caring about the rebels. Then we got introduced to the idea that she knows a rebel leader, okay? Showed the rebel leader's dad, Kazu, I think that's his name, Kazu. So Kazu and Toto went off to build a nice little city, and they mentioned a story, and now we are meeting Toto, okay? Right before meeting Toto, they were just wandering around some sand dunes, getting separated, and Nami just gave Vivi a lesson on basically trusting in your friends. It's all gonna work out, okay? So, it's layering on top of each other. So, I can't tell you exactly where it's gonna go, but it's gonna make sense that if she puts maybe some trust, if she can reestablish some trust with Kazu, the rebel leader, that things can just work itself out. Because she's not going to use violence to stop this. At this point, she doesn't really have an army. Well, she has like a 5-man army in a sense, but it's gonna have to be the relationship to stop this war from happening. And as this war is happening, you still have Crocodile and his goons gathering up.
Use the word goon.
They're gathering up, so it's all gonna be a big collision.
Yeah.
And you still have Kuru is out there with some message. And what's that message gonna be? It's all colliding to one big story.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean, it's one big story, one piece, but I mean, this particular story, it's a lot of random stuff that are building up.
It's a long story for this particular area.
I think this is like the longest, like...
As far, yeah.
Yeah, this is the longest. Usually it's like 2 or 3 episodes, but this one is really, really pivoting a bunch. One thing I did really get out of this, well, this is just a funny thing. Number 2? Yo, I had no idea number 2 could throw down like that. That's why, again, you see him doing the whole ballerina stuff. You ever know like football players practice ballerina for their footwork? Number 2 can throw down. And
That is just...
oh my gosh, don't judge a book by its cover. Last but not least, we also have, apparently number 3 is still in the mids. What happened to number 3? Because obviously they don't ever like seriously take anybody out.
He was supposed to be taken out by number 2, but number 2 never made it to. It never showed that they made it to number 3.
Yeah, but what did Luffy and Sanji and all of them do with number 3? They just beat him up?
I don't recall it.
Yeah.
I don't recall.
I just never expected to see him again, and you see the shadow of him and the number 3. So he's
We'll
gonna
have to go back.
He's gonna be up to something. Anyways, looking forward to more One Piece reactions. If you guys aren't subscribed, now's a great time to do so. I'm your boy RockLee.
Your girl Ursa.
Full reactions are on Patreon, and we're out.
Don't forget to follow us on social media. Also check out YaBoyRockLee.com for merch.